Hey Aries, how are we doing today? This is your end of the month reading from March the 16th to the 31st. I hope everyone is having a good month so far. Again, if this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising because you could be in that energy as well. Okay, I'm gonna pull some energy cards for you here. Oh. Okay. First off, I also just want to say thank you, and I'm super grateful for those of you that continue to watch and tune in. Honestly, you keep me going, so thank you so much. Okay, to your reading. So we have the Star card coming out in our main energy. The Star card is kind of everything that we hope for, everything that we want in life. Maybe for some of you, this is kind of what you want. Maybe you want to be considered as what they call quote-unquote stars. If not, it just means you're kind of shining bright right now. You're kind of really in your element. This is an Aquarian card. Deals with the sign of Aquarius. So again, it could be that you're just kind of shining brightly right now, or you're just feeling hopeful or positive about the future. It's kind of like a wish upon a star, right? You kind of see the night sky and you're like, this is what I'm kind of hoping. This is what I'm creating for myself right now. But I see you kind of really shining bright right now in your element, whatever it is here, Aries. Kind of spotlight is on you, I'm feeling. And this is going to kind of, whatever this new kind of hope, whatever this new kind of shining bright kind of energy is for you, it's going to end some conflict that's been going on in your life here. The Five of Wands reversed. So something has been either conflicting in your life, or you might have been battling for a really long time. Whatever it is, it feels like you're going to come out on the other side here. It feels like you're going to be like, I've overcome that, or I'm overcoming this to shine bright, because I deserve to kind of shine bright here. So again, whatever it is that you are overcoming, whatever has been kind of a struggle or a battle for you recently, I feel like you're going to be in the clear kind of in these 2 weeks, or you're going to be really showing people kind of who you truly are. It's interesting, we have the Two of Cups here, which is a relationship, and the Eight of Swords coming out here as well. There's a relationship here that we are kind of either... The Eight of Swords is kind of like fear, delusion, anxiety, head games, overthinking. But the thing about... the Eight of Swords here is like, it's a feeling of like almost being trapped in something. So there might be a relationship here that you might feel like you're kind of entrapped in, or you just might be second guessing or doubting yourself in this relationship. It's interesting. I'm really looking at the blindfold kind of on and around her eyes here while she's standing there. There's something that we're not either seeing about this relationship, or we don't want to see in some kind of capacity. And I don't know if this is a new relationship. This is a relationship that you're already in. It could be a work relationship. It could be a friend relationship. But there's something going on here where we're not kind of maybe seeing something or a side of this kind of relationship, seeing that we need to do, because either we're comfortable or kind of stuck in it in the present moment. But again, I think this kind of shining bright energy that you're having in these 2 weeks is going to help you bring some clarity to this situation. 333 just popping up on the board as well. So if you've been seeing 333 a lot, this might be kind of a message for you as well. Let me just pull some more cards here. For Aries, please. Yeah, for some of you that are single, it feels like there's this kind of relationship here that has kind of been either hot and cold or off and on here a little bit. I have the Knight of Wands in reverse, which is kind of like my fuckboy card, or like passion kind of dying out card. It's someone that kind of has came in hot and has been kind of wishy-washy, or it was really passionate at first, but now the passion's kind of dying out here. And again, it just seems like there's some kind of conflict with this kind of person. Maybe it is another fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. but it just feels like there was like that kind of good start, and then maybe it's not really going anymore, or maybe it's just becoming too much for you, a little bit too much of just like hot and cold kind of energy, because again, there's just like something we're not seeing in this relationship, right? There's something that we're kind of blind to. We're not letting ourselves fully see the truth of something. It feels like we have Temperance coming out as well, so it could be Sagittarius that you are dealing with in this instant, but also Temperance represents balancing our energy. It's like the Temperance here is filling their own cup, right? And cup is usually kind of represented with our emotions, our feelings here. So this person is kind of like, I don't really need anyone else. I can balance out my own emotions. I can, you know, fill my own cup here, bring myself my own happiness in the situation. You're like, I don't need kind of anyone else here to do that for me. And I think maybe this kind of energy here with the Temperance, with the filling of our own cup, with the being, you know, giving ourselves self-love, giving ourselves care, giving ourselves acknowledgement here is what's really bringing in the star energy. You know, we're really feeling ourselves, it feels like, in these 2 weeks in kind of the best way, because we're seeing the sides of ourselves that truly what we deserve. And I think that's what a good representation of Temperance is as well. It's like, I can fill my own cup. I can do this by myself. There's someone that's really special that has to kind of come through to change that for me, or to you know, really be at my level. And I think that's what this energy kind of feels like here. It's like, you need to come at me at my level here. And if something is not working, if something is just constantly just in conflict, you're just like, I don't really need this anymore. You know, like, I'm feeling good kind of by myself here. I see what I want for my future. I have hope, and kind of I see kind of the light in it, and I shine bright. So I don't need you in this kind of energy here. I don't need someone else to dim me, or someone else to kind of bring conflict here. Four of Wands reversed, which is kind of like, could represent you kind of leaving home, or leaving a home behind, breaking off some kind of engagement here, breaking off some kind of even marriage, honestly, as well. So some of you could be going through divorce who are watching, or a separation of some kind, maybe. Again, it's just kind of moving away from home, or cracks in kind of our foundational home life is what the Four of Wands kind of represents. And when it's kind of, again, reversed here, it's just kind of calling a crack in that, or an end of something, moving away from this kind of energy here. Whatever it is kind of painful. Ten of Swords feels like betrayal, stabbed in the back energy, just kind of defeated energy. But again, it's feeling like this is almost like recently happened, or happened kind of in the past here, because I don't really see this in your current energy right now. I see it having an influence, whatever kind of this was for you here, whatever this kind of betrayal was, whatever this kind of ending of this moving away from home kind of energy, or breakup, or again, whatever this kind of foundational crack was. I see it very painful for you. But again, we're moving into a place where we're kind of feeling back on the track of, we can do this kind of for ourselves. We can kind of fill our own cup here. We can give ourselves kind of love here. But then the Knight of Cups comes through. And this is why I think, like, maybe there's going to be a new emotional offer for you here. Knight of Cups kind of can be a water sign that's coming forward to give you a cup of love. This could be a sign of someone, again, maybe asking you out, or asking you on a date. If not, this is someone just kind of giving heartfelt either advice, someone coming in to kind of be there for you, or nurture you during this time. So maybe there was a friend or something here to kind of help you out with this, or nurture you through the situation, whatever it kind of was here, because I just see this kind of kindness coming towards you as well. If it's not someone else, then it's you just kind of giving yourself that cup of love. Cups are very kind of present in this read, Aries, like a lot of Cups energy, so you might be really emotional right now, or having a lot of emotions come forward. I want to see if this kind of Knight of Cups is kind of a new suitor, or who this kind of Knight of Cups is for you. Releasing control. Okay, interesting message popping through. So I have the Four of Pentacles reversed, which is about releasing. I also have the Emperor reversed, which is Aries energy, but it's controlling energy. So it's almost like releasing control in a way here. Maybe you're trying to over control a situation, or you've been in a partnership where someone was kind of controlling of you. Aries, again, you're represented with his Emperor here. So either you're being over controlling of the situation, over controlling when someone kind of comes through with this Knight of Cups here, or Knight of Cups energy for you. We got to release some of that. We got to release some of this kind of over controlling aspect. Again, maybe if it's you, or maybe if it's a partner that you've kind of recently released, this over controlling energy is something that you kind of don't need, whether again it's in your energy or someone else's. And this is why we're kind of like pushing through here. It's like almost like this is kind of the final step. The 10 of Wands is kind of like that final push. It's kind of that kind of drive to keep going. It's like you're almost there. You have a lot of 10s in this reading as well, so there's, I think, a big hurdle that we're almost kind of getting over here as well. But it has something to do, this last hurdle, with control, either over controlling your situation, or someone kind of over controlling you and kind of releasing that. Because again, you're in this star energy, you're in this temperance energy here. You know, I think you're finally kind of understanding that this Knight of Cups, this kind of emotional offer here for you, is not going to come through if we're not working on ourselves, if we're not seeing ourselves as this kind of shining light. Because then when we put out that energy, people come for it. The right people come towards us, right? The right people that have good intentions, and the bad people kind of just fade away because they see you shining so bright. They just understand that hey, this person kind of can't be fucked with in a way. It's kind of an energetic subconscious thing where they kind of see you shining so bright that they're just like, I'm gonna leave this kind of person alone because I know that there's no way that I can convince this person otherwise, because they're stable in their emotions and they're kind of stable in themselves here. So I think there's this big kind of final push for you here that's happening. 9 of Wands kind of coming out, not really trusting something or trusting a situation. Let's just trust, walking away. Boom, you're having a really big glow up, Aries, here right now. Honestly, you're having it feels like this kind of very like new you kind of energy. We have the 9 of Wands coming out here, the 8 of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Something in the past created a lot of trust issues for you. Not trusting that you're maybe good enough, not trusting things will kind of work out for you. Whatever it is here that we were fearing, that we were not really trusting, that we were second guessing here, we're leaving that behind. We're kind of moving on, we're moving away from it here. This doesn't kind of serve us or serve our energy anymore here, you know, to kind of second guess ourselves, to not trust that things will kind of work out for us, to not trust that we deserve better when we feel deep down in our bones that we do, right? And that's what this Queen of Wands energies is. This is you kind of standing in your power. This is you kind of being, doesn't matter male or female, Queen of Wands energy, just understanding that this is who you are, kind of. You are the Queen of Wands. You have this fiery passion. You are this creative force. You deserve all these things because you are this queen here, right? Again, doesn't matter male or female. It's just saying, hey, you know, I'm sitting on my throne here because I understand my value, because I give that to myself and I shine that brightly for everyone else as well. Let me play some oracle cards. I love this reading for you, Aries. For Aries, please. All right. So we have our Starseed Oracle here is Jump In. Andromeda energy, adventure, say yes to change. Andromeda is a spiral galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way. It's believed that Andromedan starseeds are a group of beings who love their freedom. Very adaptable, they have a strong willingness and ability to change and go with the flow, to find calm in the chaos, to swim the tides. This card is here to encourage you to do the same. Perhaps you have a significant goal or opportunity ahead of you. If so, you're being called to jump in. Do not wait for permission and do not stall until you feel ready. Take a deep breath, take a good old run up, and jump on in. And I feel like this is that star energy that you're feeling there. You're like going after your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. You're kind of going after that right now. Life bends for the courageous, and courageous is what you're being called to be. You're already facing the right direction. The only thing left to do is leap. You'll figure out the details as you go along. Things may not always be smooth sailing. Life on Earth really is. However, it's rougher seas that teach us how to sail with glory. Once you know that, you can navigate any sea, ocean, or storm. The Andromedans want you to fall in love with surfing the waves of life, to seek more adventure, to embrace your own adaptability and find a way to find a calm in the chaos. Right? Even when things are painful, even when things aren't really going our way, you know, we have a tendency or a way about ourselves to balance our energy here. You can navigate any sea, any storm, any ocean. The Andromedans want you to fall in love with surfing the waves of life, to seek more adventure, to embrace your own adaptability and find a way to be the calm in the chaos. You didn't come to Earth to be passive. You came to Earth to truly live. Now take a good old run up and leap. I love that for you. I feel like maybe because we are kind of, again, when this reading is coming out, we are kind of moving into Aries energy. You're starting to feel that. You're starting to feel in your element, feeling in your kind of sun energy here, right? We also have strategy, making a plan. This card shows a pen, a journal, a compass, a key, and you receive this card upright. It indicates an optimum time of setting up specific strategies for achieving your goals. Write about the direction that you want to go in. Consider any potential change in course that may be needed, and be aware of the particulars regarding your goals and have some conscious plan in mind. Structure the short-term goals needed to make your long-term goal a reality. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control and add thought into action and set your sights on the road ahead. And I think it's like what this kind of road is ahead for you, is kind of getting to this place, this Queen of Wands, this place where, you know, we are so in our element, in our energies, that people kind of look up to us here. People see us as this kind of passionate, creative force that I think Aries were always kind of meant to be, you know. Aries are always meant to be a force kind of in this world, I think, have impact on people. So, well, Aries, I hope you have a wonderful, and those whose birthdays it is at the end of March, have a wonderful birthday, and I hope this reading helped.